Aloha, hoku, ohana. Thank you guys so much for joining me here for your reading. This is a very interesting one. The word or sentence that was coming out was where water flows, opportunity follows. So there is something about a change in the tide, a change in the current, especially when it comes to I'm hearing your emotions about something. It's almost like it's reinforcing some type of vision that you have. And I'm seeing this reinforcement as this new energy that's in motion and this new energy that's calling you, okay? This new like motion in the ocean when it comes to infinite potentials or a sea of infinite possibilities that you are literally feeling like are readily available for you. So this could be about new timelines that you feel like are kind of calling your name during this time. And I heard this as I was about to cross a road, but the road was like cut off, right? And she said no crossing available, and then I had to take a detour, right? But it was another road that I don't usually take, but it still led me to the same place. It just allowed me to experience something that was very different than what I was used to, but it was almost easier in that way because it meant that I had to cross later instead of earlier on. So there is almost something about like a safe passage that you're being provided when it comes to following this next energy that's calling you, this next energy that's meant to be put into motion, but maybe in a different direction. Maybe you're doing things a different way, okay? Maybe you're relating to something in a different way as well. But there's something around the water that's flowing and an opportunity that's about to follow as you embark on this path. Anything else? And yeah, I could have moved the crossing and still crossed if I wanted, but there's something around this is the path of least resistance for you, especially on a soul level. It feels like the universe is literally almost like putting signposts your way. It's almost like this is where you're curious about. It's almost like, where does this lead? That's almost what it gives me. But there's something about the curiosity or the synchronicities or signposts that spirit leads your way, and you having to be present to be able actually to experience them and see them when they do come into your existence. But there's something about a blind spot that you may have in regard to this, like you may not fully understand what this journey holds, but you know that you're going to get to some type of end goal. So we're going to go ahead and see what this journey has in store for you guys. I want to open up with this crossing energy, but I kept hearing like a blind spot, like you don't see. And also, like, I'm also seeing some of you try to move the crossing, like you're trying to move the crossing to go the way that you usually do, but it's there for a reason. All right, there's something about a divine detour that's going on in your life right now. And you will be pleasantly surprised as well, because I was like pleasantly surprised as I took this route. Okay, we have binary star, multiverse, and cell. Okay, wow. So you guys are literally filtering through the multiverse right now. With binary star, it talks about two things that are supposed to be on the same path, okay? So again, it's almost like you're still, but you can't, yeah, it's like two things that are supposed to be on the same path, all right? Two things that are supposed to be, you may feel like it's an accident in some way, or it's like you're questioning why you feel like this would now be your highest excitement, or why a certain shift is occurring within you right now. It's like internal networks are taking you to new external places, or to experience your external reality like very differently. And then again, you have cells. So things are on a cellular level. I'm hearing your cells are speaking to you. All right, because I'm seeing like, again, a surge of energy. I'm also seeing some kind of upgrade that's going on with you guys on a cellular level, where you're very attuned to the fact that there are new things that await you on the other side from what you have once experienced, okay, or allowed yourself to experience, or things that you've once done before. This is something that is that's what's waiting for you. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is a very strong energy there. Okay, let's go ahead and find binary star for you. And again, you have energy here at the base, which is about energy in motion that's being set right now. Right, let's find this. Binary star, let's talk about it. Okay, binary star talks about stars in harmony. So it literally feels like doing this thing feels like the stars are falling into alignment for you. Stars that are physically bound and that orbit a common point. Observing these stars is a difficult but fundamental task for astronomers. Binary stars form part of the same system, one orbits the other. There is a mutual understanding and they share the same path. Unlike optical doubles, they do not try to change the path of the other, nor is there an illusionary union. Simply by being, they belong and respond to each other through an inevitable and harmonic dance dedicated to being. So there is something about you guys being used to taking a certain path in life or doing things a certain way is connected with this new path. Like, this path wouldn't have been revealed to you if you hadn't done this thing. So don't think of it, again, I'm hearing, as energy wasted. It's energy being redirected or rechanneled right now, okay? And whatever it is that you've been doing, whatever it is that you've gone through has literally shaped you for this moment, okay? There's something about you've been shaped for this moment and it's been preparing you for this moment, and they're connected, okay? They are connected in some way. But now with Multiverse, again, this is you guys tuning into infinite realities, essentially. So we'll go ahead and read a little bit of this as well. So allowing yourself to go beyond. So again, allowing yourself to go beyond the familiar, the known. This talks about, again, the explosion that set the universe in motion did not just create one, but an infinite number of them. And now it's like you guys are being guided to experience the infinite number of what else awaits you on the other side from what is familiar, okay? I'm hearing and realize that the familiar leads you into the unfamiliar, okay? Because you learn to be able to trust yourself, okay, in routine and habit, and I'm hearing and being able to break out of that. That's part of this polarity that you're here to experience. So this is about the faithful answer to your belief system. There is an inner universe that expands and projects the diverse exterior that your body grants. So it's like you're granting yourself permission to be able to experience some type of massive expansion. This card encourages you to go beyond this belief system and see the birth of multiverses around you, okay? And you're about to shake others' destinies with this as well. There's something about you guys shaking others' destinies. Multiverses for all ages, bright opportunities and millions of stages. As you shook others' destinies, make your path genuine with pride. Understand the power that you hold. Pass it to your neighbor, and then pass it to the world. Build a multiverse larger than you, larger than both. And I'm seeing, like, as you guys take this different path, I feel like it's the less traveled road. That's what it is. It's like the less traveled road. Other people will, it's almost like, I'm hearing like, yeah, following in your footsteps. There's something around this for you guys. Okay. Again, you're the architect of your own reality. You will create the home that already existed in the past, right? If you do not like change something from the ground up. The plans of your universal architect. So it's almost like belief systems that you guys held had limited you in some way, especially when it comes to your courage. Like, again, life shrinks or expands according to one's courage, right? And there's something about you're more courageous. This is an act of courage for you guys to adapt to something new or a new way of being. And that allows you to expand into something that you haven't experienced before. The creators of those plans will strictly respect your decision as an architect. And again, it's about where you've limited yourself in some way into one way of doing things. But I'm seeing, like, as you open up to these new routes, it gives the universe space to invite new things into your experience. Okay, so there's something about an invitation. For new brings new, okay? As you answer the call to do new things, you experience new things. All right, there's something around this for you guys. And then again, you have energy, which is like this burst of energy that you could be receiving in regards to this. It's like this knowing that you have. That's definitely what it gives me. Let's see. And again, that's where the opportunity follows, right? Because it says where water goes, which is like your emotions, opportunity follows. So there's some type of opportunity that does await you on the other side of this thing, doing something that you haven't done before. 10 trees. It's to do with your legacy. It's to do with your purpose. It's to do with walking away that you want to be remembered. And it's often to do with your soul's initial intentions when descending onto earth, okay? And then you have the geomancer, which is about a queen of coins energy. I love this, okay? It's like the all-knowing eye, right? So on a cellular level with Cell, you're very aware that this is like you walking in your purpose, you know, like doing this thing is you guys allowing your purpose to guide the human, okay? I'm just seeing like the soul to guide the human in a lot of ways and being able to come into that integration. So let's go to read this interpretation of the 10 of trees. This is about dreams coming true, fulfillment. Again, this is about an opportunity that follows, guys. Ooh, what is this for you? Okay. And again, this is like a safe passage as well. Okay, the full moon beams in the night sky, illuminating the gargantum tree that has overtaken the jeweled tower. Complete fusion between the rapidly growing trees and the tower has created a hybrid of beauty. The jeweled tower supporting the colossal tree and the tree offering shade from the harshest of days. While we find ourselves back in the desert, we now have the foundation and determination to overcome adversity, knowing that hardships can be made easier by working together. Through the suit of the trees, we witness mankind working to coexist with nature. The jeweled tower is a card that speaks to fulfillment of dreams. I'm hearing like something is too predictable. A way that you guys have been doing things, it's too predictable. And now as you move down this path that is unfamiliar, you can expect the unexpected, but allow yourself to be pleasantly surprised by that. It's exciting because it's like you're living your life now as if just anything is around the corner, you know. That's definitely what it gives me. And I'm seeing like literally well-lined collisions, like you aligning with opportunities. It's like it's like high timelines have been waiting for you, you know. It's like they've been waiting for you to step into it. It's like you've been waiting for this, but it requires you to do this thing differently to be aligned with it. So when it shows up, it's a sign this true joy is sitting there ready for you to grab it, literally, right? This can be a greater feeling than any material possessions could bring you. This is a time to rejoice and enjoy the simplicity of feeling fulfilled. Wow, so this talks about the fulfillment of dreams, okay? So something's about to be fulfilled. Wow. Okay, and then you have the geomancer here at the base, which is a queen of coins energy. So let's go ahead and read some of this. Again, this talks about reminiscent of the all-seeing eye. They organize particles of matter between their fingertips, offering substance to the seedlings below. So again, you guys have this alluring power. You can channel this earth magic with compassion and comfort. So it's being able to comfort yourself, right, as you move down this path. And allowing yourself to become a conduit, right? Where it's like, again, you are channeling your most elegant, sophisticated, multidimensional aspects through this physical vessel, okay? And it's like you're demonstrating your immortal nature through this mortal being. So yeah, you have a remarkable ability to see upcoming events by reading the Earth's past and can cast a shield of light in a dimming world. So again, there's something about you guys tuning into just parallel realities, essentially, with the DNA of the Earth. That's definitely what it gives me with 10 trees. All right, what else? So some kind of dream coming true is what awaits you. You have 10 of birds, ace of swords, and 5 of birds that all kind of flip there as well. We'll put them back in, but 10 of birds, again, it does require an ending to an old way of doing things, especially something like your psychologically maybe like has brought you a sense of comfort. But you could almost, again, I'm hearing like see how you could be betraying yourself or the soul's path by always doing things the same way. It's like you're being invited to explore more during this time, and you're going to gain like some type of clarity on why you've, I don't know, been feeling like, I don't know, like some kind of discomfort has surpassed the comfort that you once had when it comes to a way of doing things. I'm just seeing you guys switch something up or shake up the algorithm in your life, you know? That's literally what I'm seeing. It's like, it's the same kind of program, right, that you've been used to, but there's something about something being implemented or some kind of algorithm shift that's going on here, and it allows you to experience a completely different chain of events. It's like even like on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, we have the commander. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and read the commander then for you. He's got two faces as well. The commander is the King of Pentacles. Wow. You guys are on this path, some type of opportunities about major stability as well that's coming your way, especially in the material like plane, because the commander in the Ten of Trees is like both earth elements, right? And the commander has mastered the physical realm, okay, the material realm. So resourcefulness and controlling. Heavy metal boots press firmly into the ground beneath the many-faced commander, who exudes an unshakable firmness and reminiscent of that of the emperor. Dressed in excessive armor, the body of the commander is heavily protected. Feeling secure and confident, they offer direction with a boldness so fierce it cannot be questioned. If you pull the commander into a reading, you are channeling an energy of determination that will go unmatched. So you guys have to move forward on this path with like unshakable confidence. That's definitely what it gives me, like unshakable confidence. With binary star, the path that you've been used to in life, or the path that you've always known, is something that has again like shaped you for the path of the unknown. That's definitely, it's like it's correlated, you know, it's like they share the same path in some way, right? It's like they've always orbited each other. This is like the version of yourself that you've always been destined to step into, and these are how your experiences to now to this point have shaped you, okay, for this, have shaped you for this. Super interesting. So again, this talks about the commander's heavily protected, feeling secure and confident. Okay, again, it cannot be questioned. There's something about unshakable confidence that you can have because of this. So if, again, your energy will go unmatched. The commander is resourceful and grounded, which leads to them being quite successful in matters of work and finance. Be careful not to fall into the belief that it is important. That all that is important can be seen with the eyes. Again, it's like you're reminiscent of the all-seeing eye. Be malleable. Give room for your heart to speak. All right, so there's something about blending, again, like your physical nature with also your non-physical nature, and allow yourself to be surprised by this. Again, people could really enjoy like the way that you're elegantly navigating this realm, okay? There's like a fluent... You speak this fluent language of divinity, and it's translated through everything that you do when it comes to the way that you kind of like maneuver yourself through this experience, right? Seven of Embers. Wow. So this is like a phoenix rising from the ashes moment. Not only are you about to feel yourself go through this rebirth and see yourself be reborn in some way, but definitely other people are about to witness some type of rebirth that happens with you, okay, with Seven of Embers. And this talks about self-preservation, right? So it's almost like you're preserving the soul's journey in many ways here as well. Okay, you're preserving the soul's journey by following this call, following this path. And then with the pelican here at the base as well, that's super interesting. Let me go ahead and find the pelican. Okay, the pelican is the emperor. Wow. So the pelican is the first bird you encounter as you cross over to the spirit plane. Some of you, again, this is like lifting the human condition in some way. It is the emperor of the unknown. The glowing scepter in its claws filters the world. You see, you know what I'm seeing? So, you know, like you can see a layer of reality that others can, but you can also see a layer that they cannot. And what I'm seeing is that this path that like you're so used to crossing, or maybe that society has taught you to cross in some way, not everyone can see the not crossing sign. The not crossing sign is available for those who are looking at life through the eyes of the soul. Again, reminiscent of the all-seeing eye. That's why, like, they don't see it. Okay, there's something around they don't see it. But for you, it just feels like you're looking at things very differently right now. It's like you're tuning into a different layer, right? To like some kind of intangible hidden force. And it feels like that's what's leading you on this path. And again, that's where your emotions, right, your intuition is also flowing as well. I'm hearing your discernment is allowing you to see and unveil and unmask. I'm hearing why people choose that path. Maybe some can see the not crossing sign, but they still decide to move it because they're marking their life versus safe versus unsafe, versus the familiar and the unfamiliar. Wow. Okay. So, it is the Emperor of the Unknown. Again, the glowing scepter in its claws filters the world you see, and instead the pelican shows you what must be seen. Oh, and this reminds you of like protoplanetary disc, where it says some people they choose not to see. You know, was it protoplanetary disc or was it something of this nature? I think it was another card, but I'm seeing like those understand the difference between those who do not want to see what it is that others do not want to see, or who does not want to be shown. There's almost something of this nature that's going on, okay? So yeah, it's like, again, instead the pelican shows you what you must see. It's a guide for yourself within yourself. Wow, yourself within yourself. It requires your deepest fears, sorrows, and pains to come to the surface. For some, only mere hours are spent with the pelican. For others, it can be years. Once you have settled your physical karmic debt with the pelican, takes the debt into the scepter and grants your passage forward. Wow. The pelican essentially represents the spirit plane boot camp. When it comes up in a reading, it can be a symbol of a structure and control, but it also represents a rigidity and coldness. If so, there may be a need to confront your inner self. When you see the pelican, ask yourself if you're avoiding something that you need to confront in order to move on, or perhaps ask yourself, you're being in control, you're controlling about something that requires lightness. And that's exactly what this is. You know, there's something about what you try to control controls you. You know, there's something around that. What you try to control controls you, but what you surrender to begins to transform you. And there's something about your surrendering to, like, the voice within right now for self-preservation when it comes to, again, like the soul's path, to allow yourself to be reborn. It requires that level of surrender, right? For the phoenix to rise from the ashes. So it's almost like you're transmuting some type of energy, right? It's like you're feeling the fear, but you're doing it anyway. You're choosing these acts of the highest self-love that you can make for yourself in your journey at this stage in your journey. Wow. Again, this is an act of self-preservation. And this is like a wish of the soul for a lot of you, you know? Six of Lotuses, a new chapter in your life. Okay, again, a lot of you, this is to do with soul contracts as well. And then you have the Elementist. So it's almost like you're tuning into all of your senses right now, and you're tuning into a completely different layer. You know, I'm seeing like you're here, but you're also not here, you know? It's like you're also an outsider looking in. So happy memories. Again, this can show maybe like, again, this path that you guys have been on, it served a purpose, you know, and it's like you're relating to that in the highest octave. It's like you're ending this off on a high note, and it's like you're honoring the purpose that, you know, certain things or people have served in your life. It's like a different type of, I'm just seeing like an honoring ceremony of some kind, right? So a single lotus has stayed above the domineering waves. Its companions have been completely submerged by the water, but this lotus offers a glimmer of hope. Perhaps when the water does recede, it will survive to see another day. When this card shows up, it signals an opportunity to rise above the challenge. While some of the lotuses may seem to be drowning, the one that has preserved remains, and not all is lost. This is a time to heal what wounds you can and reflect on the happy memories. Even if a situation has been soured by unfortunate events, there were still aspects that you can cherish. Perhaps things have turned out this way so that you can grow from the experience and move forward towards a greater being. Yeah, huge elements there, right? Huge elements there. Right, let's find the Elementist. I'm really interested on what this one is. I have no clue. Again, some of you, it's like you don't know what to expect, but you're also like kind of excited by that. This is a King of Swords energy. Wow. Okay, so this is about being clear-minded and empowered. So this knows the truth in all things and sets action in motion as attempt to add good into the universe. They do not belong to one thing, but everything. Okay, so again, it's like you're seeing that everything was interconnected here. Again, you're able to bend and manipulate fire, water, wind, earth into creative and destructive forces. At times, they can be merciless, But when they keep their head above their heart and follow the path of universal consciousness, the results are spectacular. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. You're speaking truth and clarity through empowerment and mastery of the self. So it's like something that you've made up your mind in regards to. So it says that if we are truthful and we try our best to influence the world for good, we will be given what is needed to be successful. What's crazy is this page is literally on 111, right? Hopefully you guys can see that, which is all about your destiny. So it's like you've made up your mind when it comes to solidifying your destined path, you know, solidifying the destiny that you want to create for yourself. So yeah, there's something about being truthful to yourself and knowing that this is a mindset, okay? And you're looking within yourself and you'll find many doors that are no longer locked. So it's like, again, this is like a new path that's literally unlocking for you guys. It's opening up for you guys. But it's connected to the one that you've been walking on. Okay, let's see. I kind of want to take a look at a starseed message for you guys and see what's coming on. Okay, something's coming online for you guys. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Yeah, there's like an alchemical process that you guys are going through, right? And then again, you have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So there's definitely some type of energy, right, that you guys are culminating here. And it's allowing you to go through some type of rebirth and to remember yourself, like you're remembering yourself in a different way. Because again, the pyramids are synced with Orion's belt, right? Which is Osiris energy. So there's like a huge rebirth that we're going to be going through. It's like, oh, you've been dismembered to remember yourself. Okay, so Imrana, where you being called to journey to? And then you also have keepers of the earth, you are not alone, and ancient ancestors stand beside you. So again, there's something that's been calling you on the path, all right? And again, ancient ancestors stand beside you and also continue to move through you. So ancestrally, this also could be where people have taken the road more traveled instead of the road less traveled. And it's like you're expressing higher octaves during this time. You're made up of the selection of choices that your ancestors had made, and you're now making different choices, and they're continuing to experience life on earth through you. Okay, so there's something about them moving through you, and they're also ascending through your own ascension process. Okay, they're healing through as you heal yourself and you integrate with your own divinity and you walk this path as a divine being, okay, your ancestors also heal through you. You also pull forward your generational lineage. So there's a lot that's going on there for you guys. And then you also have the ever unfolding rose at the base cracked open is happening for you and not to you. So it's like you're unfolding into your true essence, right? It's like you're unraveling everything that you thought that you were to step into who you really are. All right, let's get a shaman's dream oracle message. We have Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine, one of my favorite cards. This is definitely a huge rebirth energy. I have two of my favorite cards that came out, and we have the Moon Maiden here at the base too. So this is something that you've been quietly cultivating in the background, and it's time for you guys to bring it to the limelight. The secrecy was important, for it protected what was precious and close, right, and true to you, to your heart. But now it's time to really step out into the light and allow yourself to be seen, okay? And those skills that you've been quietly cultivating in the background. And when it's time to return back to the darkness, okay, then you'll know when it's time to do so. But there is something about allow others to kind of have these different emotions, right? But being invoked within them. There could be something about you kind of making people even question themselves, and there's something around people don't like to question themselves. Right, let's see, number 6. So creativity, the divine feminine. The cosmic womb is a reminder that you're undergoing a beautiful process of birthing a new self into being. You don't know who or what it is yet, but you know that it's full of life, love, and passion and spirit. It's a perfect expression of you imbued with love, incarnate, ignited by the vital spark received from the divine. If you had difficult time in recent memory, feeling dry or stagnant, lost or unsupported, this is changing right now. You'll feel newly inspired, and so many ideas will beacon for your attention. Know that you're safe to explore the expression of your rejuvenated creativity. Releasing all judgment as your curiosity is piqued. You're in the most fertile cycle of your life right now. Intuitively keen with a heart wide open, mindful that each step in the direction of your dreams and desires is effortlessly supported by all the divine helpers in the unseen realms. So again, you guys are definitely being supported in many realms to show this new facet, this new face of yourself that's been aching to be shown to the world. Okay, and this is like your true self. And again, this is about skills that you've been quietly cultivating in secret and now ready for the limelight during this time. And it's about you guys rising to this occasion unfailingly as the moon does, right? And the moon, again, kind of pulls these different gravitational it has this, again, it's electromagnetic field. So there could be something about, again, your aura and you guys doing things in the way that it kind of lights you up. It's definitely going to pull, again, it's like the moon has this influential role when it comes to water, when it comes to the receding of the tides. And there's something about you're going to be invoking like a different emotional responses from people in some way. And you're also going to be a great inspiration at the same time, because you're going to be like allowing people to go through that recession process. I'm seeing like refinement periods, so that a new version and wave and expression of themselves can also emerge. Okay, that's also what I'm seeing by you guys doing this thing. But there's something about you leading by example with this. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what awaits you on this path. We'll take a look at we have mature woman. So again, there's something about maturing into your full self. You do have a gift that we split that on, right? So there's almost like some type of offering that awaits you. You also have coffin here too, so there's a huge rebirth that will happen, okay, when it comes to how you express yourself. Okay, we have poverty. We also have journey. So this is going to take you out of the cycle of wanting more. Okay. Where you feel like something's been lacking. You have mature man and you also have concern. Okay, so this could lead to you maybe being concerned when it comes to how your physical reality is going to change or shift, right? As you expand and open yourself up to new horizons. You also have privileged lady. So again, it's like on a soul level, you're going to feel so enriched by this experience, right? And again, that will also translate in your external reality. You have despair and you also have toil and labor. So there's something around a divine realignment that you guys may not see coming, okay? And it's like you worked really hard to get to this point. And there's something about you're going to be able to think smarter and sort of work harder as well when it comes to this. Okay, you also have change and pathway. So again, a new path is going to open up for you, okay? You have unexpected income too. So again, there's some type of gift that does await you there, some kind of offering. All right, let's go ahead and close out with an angel number message. We have 888 abundance, right? So blessings are here and more are on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your higher self, you attract all that you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. The more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate an energy of loving and kindness. So 888 for you guys. 123 vision. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. This is what makes you unique. Your path, stay the path that you feel most connected. The path will continue to lead you into alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are, okay? So everything is falling into alignment for you guys. So I'm going to love and leave you guys right there. I hope that this reading brought you the clarification insight that you need at this stage in your journey. If you're not already subscribed to this channel or want to stick around for future reads, do consider subscribing. We'd love to have you around. Personal reading details are also down below. And until next time, bye.